Hello, I am Minecraft Matto, and welcome to the Empire's SMP recap, weeks 5 and 6. Even more events happened in these past 2 weeks, so let's get into it. I will start by saying that I'm sorry about the week delay on the upload. Due to Hurricane Ida, I was unable to work on the recap for almost a week. We should be getting to one recap posted every week in the future. Now let's look at the events that happened this week. We will begin with alliances and enemies. We will start with the two main factions of last week. To start, fWhip, Sausage, and Pearl all merged into one alliance against Solidarity and the COD Empire. Katherine and Sausage also made an alliance, bridging the gap between the two sides. Solidarity also made an alliance with Pixlriffs through the creation of the Copper Cod, or Salmon. Sausage and fWhip also made enemies with Pixlriffs through a number of factors. Although Solidarity's music disc remains firmly in the hands of Sausage, no all-out wars have yet broken out. Now we will begin with the newest member of Empires. Shubble joined to get a pet parrot. After that, she settled in a forest biome, was soon gifted an elytra by Pearl, and began on her starter base.
I'm impressed with this being what we got done so far.
After that, she captured some cows and goats, got silk touch and mending trades, went nether mining, and built a giant tree.
I love this so.
She finished by getting nether mushrooms and building the interior of her house. After her, we go to Pixlriffs. He began by trading Pearl mending books, which he stole from Sausage's villagers in return for access to food. He built Jimmy, the previously mentioned Copper Cod statue, which was actually a salmon. He then constructed his storage room before changing the statue to an actual cod. With the help of Jimmy, he put two Ravagers in Sausage's farm named Bulldozer and Lawnmower. He began an attempt to get as many advancements as possible, including fighting a drowned with an axolotl, killing a pillager with a crossbow, getting a goat in a boat, and many others. He killed a wither in a remarkable damage-free fight and finished by going and busting. Next, we go to PearlescentMoon. She began by completing the interior of her new base that she built. She then built a cow farm to go with it. She traded honeycomb for drip leaf with Sausage. After her trade with Pix for mending books, she pointed Sausage in the right direction in his search to discover whom his villagers had been converted into witch spy. After that, she did more raiding with Gem in the end.
I got whacked up. Ooh, boots. I needed boots.
Treasure. Okay, this has been really successful so far. Let's go.
Yeah, easy city. Let's bring it on.
With her new loot, she made care packages, as she called them, for each of the other empires. And after Pearl, we will go to Sausage. He started by burying the panda head left as a threat by Jimmy against his war general. Foreseeing the battle with Jimmy in the future, he went netherite mining to get armor. He traded Dripleaf for dye with Katherine and grew another magic gem tree. He built a villager breeder to help replace his villagers stolen by Pixlriffs. He planted a respawn anchor as a bomb in Jimmy's base. He discovered the Ravagers destroying his crops and kept Bulldozer for himself. He got an elytra from Pearl and, in revenge for the Ravagers, flooded Jimmy's base with salmon.
Jimmy lives in a swamp, but he also lives in houses, but he's also half fish. So what I'm thinking is, why don't we bring the ocean to him? A half-fish person would probably like it if they were always underwater. Yeah, oh, that's perfect. Oh, that's good. Look at this. You know what this is missing? A little bit of bone meal, a little bit of seagrass in here. Oh, that is so nice.
He built a blacksmith shop for his villagers and finished by making allies with Catherine. To complete her requirements for a head, he stole one from Jimmy's base. And on the topic of Catherine, we go next to her. She began by building a new tower of trust to get the heads of new allies from. After being instructed by the Overgrown, she set up a fountain, which all who wish to take flowers from the Overgrown must place an offering in. Smajor came first and promised his head. After him, both Pix and fWhip turned up at the same time to give their offerings. After an argument about alliances, fWhip blew up part of her base and ran the Scots for protection.
No. fWhip! Oh, Pixel. My true hero. I saw the effort. Scott! Run away! Save me! Scott!
Chasing me!
I didn't have my audio thing on, and that was horrifying.
fWhip!
Still.
Chasing me!
Won't let me
chasing
kill
me.
him.
Okay,
He
chasing-
wanted to jump
children,
off the Tower
children,
of Trust
children,
to be
okay, let me-
trusting
I
with
had to
House
pause my
Blossom,
musical.
and he
I jumped
avoided
off the Tower
death.
of Trust. I jumped off the Tower of Trust. I died, and now she's trying
Yo,
to kill
you
me again.
died because you jumped. I was supposed to kill you against your head, and you avoided it and ran
Because
away,
I
and
did
he
what?
blew
Because-
up my
because I
land.
did what, Catherine?
She then built a castle in the same theme as her starter house, and she finished by meeting with Jimmy to discuss alliance. And speaking of whom, we go next to Solidarity Gaming. Jimmy started by meeting with Pix to discuss their alliance against Sausage. They traded future slime blocks with him for enchanted diamond pickaxes. He finally created his slime farm, although he dug out the wrong chunk on his first attempt. He traded more slime and amethyst with Gem for in-loot and asked Pix for a cod statue. But Pix built a salmon instead. He finished by helping Pix prank Sausage with a Ravager. And now we go to Smajor. He started by building a giant deer outside of his base. He traded wool and string for quartz and built a house for his villagers. After that, he put a portal cave for decoration. He got a stonemason villager and built an enchanting tower. He finished by terraforming a cliff near his base to look more natural. Next, we go to GeminiTay. Jim began by trading amethyst for terracotta with Joel using his new JMT delivery service. She built a hospital building with a cleric villager in it for brewing and trading. She finished by giving fWhip multiple gifts, including an elytra in return for netherite. And speaking of fWhip, we go to him. He started by fighting two separate withers using the mine tunnel method. He then dug out a river underneath his bridge. He pranked Pixlriffs with the help of MythicalSausage by placing a pitfall trap with a trap chest in his storage room, although Pix did not fall for or in it. He built more spikes around his base along with an AFK melon farm. Pixlriffs pranked him by delivering deep slate redstone ore and having most of it burned in lava. He built a tavern for a meeting area of the Alliance and to keep his villagers. After Jim suggested delivering flowers, he and Sausage delivered with wither roses in revenge.
Well, I'm willing to help you with whatever you two think is necessary, but I think we should try the flowers.
We should try. You know
But
what?
before
I know
the
a certain type of
decapitation-
flower we could give them.
Okay, I'm
I just
listening.
don't have them yet.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking. Okay.
He went netherite mining to get a block for flexing purposes and built a stable. He finished by building a new workshop and a cave base. After him, we go to SmallishBeans. Joel began by building his first shop to sell terracotta called JMT. It delivers terracotta to customers in balloons. His first trade was Gem for Amethyst. fWhip came to give him gifts in an attempt to win him away from Jimmy's alliance, and he made some progress. For decoration, he built a fountain, a giant tree, and a villager conversion center. Last, we get to LDShadowLady. Lucy began by building a prismarine shop in her ocean empire. She zombie cured multiple villagers to get their prices down. She then built a boat to keep the villagers on. After that, she traded prismarine for stone with MythicalSausage. She finished by building a giant sea castle. This concludes Empire's Recap, Weeks 5 and 6. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more content like this, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.
They did murder him twice the other day, but like there was reason to it. It's Jemmy. That's really all I should need to say.